Hey, welcome back to 2DG. We've got another beer review.
Yes, we do.
What a little bit different than the last several. Maybe not.
Not really.
What is it?
From Cascade Brewing, we have Cranberry Northwest style sour ale. I don't know if that's the full name or if it's just cranberry sour, but whatever. It's oak aged beer with 200 pounds of cranberries, hibiscus, sweet orange peel, and there's one other thing I forget. Give me just a minute. And Thai cinnamon. Thai cinnamon.
Yeah, you know, that stuff that's tied to a stick. Cheech and Chong, I'm not sure.
Well, don't let him know. Let him guess.
Hey, it also says it's 2015 project.
Yeah, so it's a little old.
And apparently, that's okay.
How about aged?
Aged.
And apparently, because yeah, it says it's already wheat ale aged for up to 14 months in oak barrels. But it also says House of Sour trademark.
Oh. Alright. So, it's bottle conditioned too, so this will probably be hella carbonated.
Hella.
Start to.
So stay back so I don't get shot in the head.
That's not champagne.
That last one started working out on its own. That upland.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but you know who we are.
Whatever. Oh god.
It's in there tight.
So this is the second sour we've done recently, which I would like to continue to keep that trend going of doing sours every so often. The last one we did was with blackberries. This is with cranberries, so a little different.
Yeah, but I like them both.
Right, so this one coming in with some floaties.
Big time.
Nice orangish, reddish, ruby color. Oh my god, yours has a head did not stick around on ours. There was another one that did. It's got some decent little
It actually
sticks
does.
in there. Like I said, it was about 6.6% ABV, so not going to be too sticky. Anywho.
Very pretty though. Nice
Yeah.
orange, deep orange.
Alright, let's get a nose on it.
Love that smell.
You get like the faintest hint of a generic fruit sweetness, but after that it's all just acid.
Yeah, but there's almost a true bubble gum. You know, we talk about bubble gum in yeast,
I
but
get
this
that.
is almost a true chewing on some Bazooka Joe.
Yeah, it's got that sweetness, man.
Yeah.
God, it's got like this weird ester though.
Yeah, it does. There's almost like almost a spicy ester, like maybe
Like
almost clovish-y.
Thai cinnamon.
You dig. Yes.
Alright, let's give this a
That's
taste.
unique. I've never smelled one just like this. Okay.
I'll go.
Good. 'Cause I want another taste.
Yeah, you're good. So, this is, I'll say it first and foremost, probably one of the more in-depth sours that I've had, at least in a while. So, right up the front, acidic bitterness, and that goes all the way through. Nice balance, though, with a sweetness. I'm assuming is just going to come from the wheat, and then the cinnamon a little bit as well. It's got a decent spicy character to it, not a lot, as again, it's all kind of just destroyed by the acidity. But I will say I get that kind of sweet orange type of flavor in there. You definitely get the kind of, like I said, spiciness of the cinnamon. And then, of course, the fruit juicy sweetness of the cranberries as well. I'm not going to give it the tart characteristic of the cranberries because I think that's just mostly due to the bacteria in here, but it's really good.
And it has a funk. There's a line of funk. I don't know. Certain wines will get that too, where it drops off. It's almost like flat. The initial up front peaks, but then it stops immediately and flattens out. And there's a funk line that runs through it. And sometimes you'll get that even with certain cheeses. It's a footy, almost rubbery.
I tried to like good cheese. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. A lot of it's real gross.
Incidentally, Vermont is known as one of the smelly cheese states. They do some craft smelly cheeses that are apparently amazing.
Well, I doubt I'd like that. But hey, who knows?
It's almost, but that funk is almost like a fruit that's almost overripe. It's starting to get that turning point. And I will say there's a little bit of almost a peach flavor in this.
I'm afraid she's starting to turn. Just kidding, that was a quote.
So anyway, I think we've analyzed it to death. I think it is probably one of the most complex sours I've had.
It is very, very sour, too. It's not one of those where it's disappointing in the taste.
Yeah, we probably should have mentioned that.
Very sour. So, excuse me. They classify this, as a sour/wild ale. Style-wise, they give it an 80, Rate Beer does. Overall, they give it a 16-point jump to a 96, which is stupid. Anywho, Cascade's brewing Cranberry Sour. Where are you going? For style. I'll let him finish.
For style, I'm going to go with 10. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people don't like us handing out 10s, I'm sure, over and over and over. But we're talking about the style, and this clearly matches the style of the beer. Fantastic. I shouldn't say it matches it.
I was going to say it nails a little. Okay. Yeah, I'll do 10. It's got good depth of flavor to it. Not just a one character note, which I wouldn't be at all disappointed if it was, but it does have the ingredients listed on the bottle, and you can actually taste them. So I always like that. I always give a little bit of bonus points for that, but 10 seems reasonable.
I agree.
Overall,
I'm going to stay at 10. I really, really like sours anyway. And again, this is one of the more complex sours I've ever had. I think based against even some of the stuff we had at the Funkatorium.
I didn't get to go.
This is excelling against even that. I don't know what it is with Oregon and sours, but they seem to just knock them out of the ballpark over and over.
I know you say it a lot, as if you could get it if you can drink it, you would drink it a lot. How often do you think you could honestly have a sour, let's say in a week?
Oh, I think at least once a week would be fun.
How many do you think you could do?
Without
destroying yourself?
I think 2 bottles back to back could wreck you. If I had to drink that whole bottle, it'd probably wreck me.
Okay, so 1 a week, just say.
Yeah. I think this is a little bit more mild on the acid than the last one we did.
Yeah, I'd agree.
But it's definitely a bigger flavor, more rounded.
Overall, 10. Pretty easy when you think about it. Sour is growing on my style list, so you nail that. That's always positive. Again, Rate Beer and people who rate stuff on Rate Beer, it's not a 16-point swing. I don't even have a 16-point scale, but the point is, it's not that big of a swing. I don't understand it.
Just because you don't like it, it's not your palate that, it doesn't suit your palate, doesn't mean it's a terrible beer. Whatever.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
I'm up for Goza now, though. The Goza, a little bit of salt and stuff, coriander. I think it would really be nice. God. So anyway, that's
all I got to say about that.
Yeah. Go ahead and leave us a comment down below. And Cascade Brewing, if you're a big fan of that, leave us a comment down there. Tell us what's their coveted.
Tried to hide that birthday. Or leave, if you've had a sour recently, leave a good one that you probably...
Or leave. Get the f*** out of here. So anyway,
leave a comment. Maybe I can try to find it, hopefully around here, and try it.
All right, 2DG. See ya.